Hey guys, we just got back from watching The Hobbit!
Yeah, the midnight showing of The Hobbit. You know what? I gotta say, the entire night was one of the craziest, best adventures Gandalf has had. As I went to the midnight showing as Gandalf. And in the next day or two, I want to get some footage up of just the midnight showing to show you guys. But let's get right to the movie review itself. What'd you think, babe? Did you like it?
So wait, we saw it in 3D at the high frame rate.
Yes.
And I really loved it. The high frame rate didn't bother me whatsoever.
Nah, yeah, they even gave a warning ahead of time. Oh, it may cause motion sickness, blah, blah, blah. And, no, but you know what? It's really different, the high frame rate. But we'll talk about that in a second. Let's just say what we thought about the movie itself.
I loved it.
I loved it too. I'm kind of really super happy and excited because, well, the Rotten Tomatoes wasn't the greatest, and I had my worries from the trailer about some of the goofy humor, but I thought it was kept to somewhat of a minimum. There was one scene near the beginning that I thought, well, maybe if they would have cut that, the tone would have been a little, it would have maybe moved things along a bit.
But the actors, I thought, all did a really good job. I love the characters, and Martin Freeman, that's his name, right?
Yeah, as Bilbo.
I thought he was so cute.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
He reminds me of YouTuber Make Me Bad.
He does kind of have
Doesn't
the
he
look in the
like
face,
that?
the
Yeah,
eyes,
the
you know.
eyes, it's the eyes.
Yeah, and Thorn was great. The dwarves were great. A lot of them don't get much, but that's not bad because I remember when they first announced it, I thought, how are they going to kind of handle 13 main characters? I was kind of comparing it to Fellowship of the Ring, where each character was pretty prominent. But in this one, the dwarves are almost like one whole character themselves with lots of different dynamics. So it's really cool. Gandalf.
Awesome.
He's the star. He's the star, I think. I mean, maybe even over Bilbo. To me, I thought Gandalf the Grey was just really great to see on screen again. So I loved it. Lord of the Rings kind of has a more realistic look on it. And this is supposed to be more lighthearted, but it's pretty fantasy. I mean, there's birds that are kind of maybe, they don't actually talk, but there's one character who kind of is the animal guy, and it's almost like he understands the animals, and it's very much like fantasy. I mean, it feels how The Hobbit should, and it's definitely got
that's what I have to say about it. It definitely feels like The Hobbit should, and even though it's not exactly like Lord of the Rings, I do love the fantasy.
All right, we're switching sides because my arm's getting tired. We're doing this handheld. Okay, so the frame rate, 48 frames per second in 3D, blew me away. It was kind of, it's different. It's so different.
It's very different.
I watched the entire movie, and I still don't know what to think of it. It's going to be talked about quite a bit.
I'm one that's usually bothered by 3D, and I wasn't bothered at all with this. Since the high frame rate, it made it clear, like you said, and I was able to watch it without it being blurry.
And that was their goal. He said they wanted to, you know, James Cameron and is on board with it too. Peter Jackson said he wants to fix that, so 3D is more viewable.
There's times it reminded me like of the Bible movies that like I remember seeing as a kid.
Yeah, it looked
and
like,
I was like,
the frame rate, because the frame rate almost felt like a soap opera, like a TV show kind of thing, but that's just the frame rate that we're not used to. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I'd want to go watch 3D without the high frame rate now because it was so crystal clear and everything. And did you think everything looked, I mean, the motion, I mean, did everything look fake to you?
there were some times that it looked fake, but it worked.
Right.
It still worked.
But maybe no more than certain other effects movies that come out.
Yeah.
It was just so strange. I'm sitting there watching the movie going, okay, the tone of the movie and the characters, a lot of stuff was just different than I expected. And the frame rate, I'm thinking, this is the wildest time I've had at the movie yet. I loved it. So it's definitely worth seeing in the high frame rate. If you get a chance to check it out, it's different. But I can't wait to see it in 2D.
And by the way, Gandalf loses a leg right there in the movie.
Yeah, well, there was a church that had an early screening. They saw it at 6, and they came out at 9, and I was in the Gandalf costume, and this little girl comes up, and she's like, you should have went to see it. Gandalf loses his leg. And I'm like, well, you're spoiling the movie there. And our, you know, me and Drew, we're all standing there like, but she just, what? Gandalf loses a leg? What the hell? And we watched the whole movie. That doesn't happen. So you got me, girl, from the church showing.
I love that it was a little girl that did that to you.
That's hilarious.
So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to give a thumbs up you liked this video, and let us know in the comments below if you saw The Hobbit and what you thought of it. And we will see you guys next time, and be sure to subscribe.